Hello, and welcome to the Tuesday Online Exclusive. I'm Kira O'Connor.
And I'm Lauren Singles. Elon's Student Union Board has announced TPain as this year's homecoming performer. While the event will be held for the second time in Schar Center, this year's concertgoers are footing the bill to rent the space and for the equipment. For the first time, students will be charged a $10 ticket price and a $2 processing fee if they buy tickets ahead of time. Those interested in buying tickets at the door will be charged $30. Sub-executive members Abby Cates and Caitlin Pfaff say students need to keep an open mind about pricing.
I feel like the fee is not that great that it would deter people from going, and you probably spend more than that at Target.
And then we're also thinking, because we have the release date for the artist before Parents Weekend, hopefully if students have issues, their parents will be here this upcoming weekend, and maybe they'll toss up a couple dollars.
Cates and Pfaff say they're still looking for TPain's opening act. We took to the streets of Elon to see how students feel about TPain as this year's homecoming performer and the price of admission.
TPain is the man. I will be there early, front row. TPain, very awesome. It's going to be a really good time, and I'm glad they chose him.
He was one of my favorite artists with Chris Brown, way back when. Throwbacks are going to be legendary, and it's going to be an all-around amazing time. I can feel it.
It's going to keep the school, paid for what they're offering the students. I think it's a good thing. It's necessary. Yeah.
No, because I'm probably not going to go.
I think that's a steal because $10 is like a really great price for a concert.
I don't care. You can use Phoenix Cash, so it just goes along with the tuition.
I'm really excited for TPain to come. I'll be there. I'll be right in the front, singing along.
Students interested in attending can buy their tickets now for the concert by visiting ticketreturn.com/Elon. Tickets for alumni, faculty, and staff will go on sale starting September 30th and for the public on October 7th.
We reported last month that Elon's new strategic plan will focus on mental health and wellness. This Wednesday is the first day of the Mental Health Summit. The event will bring speakers from around the world to Elon's campus to talk about taking care of yourself both mentally and physically. Professor of Exercise Science Eric Hall is one of the organizers of this event and says this new focus comes after seeing too many suicides on college campuses.
This summit and also for the ABC campaign is to really try to destigmatize some of these issues around mental health and view it much more positively, and also view it as, you can't be mentally healthy if you're not physically healthy.
The ABC campaign stands for Act, Belong, Commit, and is part of a new initiative on Elon's campus for students to be more intentional while focusing on their mental health. Professor of Exercise Science Caroline Ketchum says she hopes students walk away from the event with a new attitude towards mental health.
This is something you can do every day. It's not a big task. It's, let's go for a walk. Let's have a conversation. Let's read a good book. Let's get people together to play a game. That those are meaningful for human connection.
The Mental Health Summit will be held in Upstairs Lakeside and McKinnon Hall starting this Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. with a keynote address from Robert J. Donovan, founder of the Act, Belong, Commit campaign. The event will include panels with Elon community members all day on Thursday.
For student athletes, it can already be a challenge balancing sports with school. But for Elon sophomore Gabriela Varisco de Oliveira, it was the cultural barrier being an athlete from Brazil that brought her the most challenges. Our Grace Morris has the story.
Passion,
So I like being at the track,
and drive
since then I never stopped.
are two things that sophomore track and field athlete Gabriela Varisco de Oliveira brought with her from home.
I like everything about it. I really like racing.
But home isn't as close for her as it is for some students, because her home is in Brazil. When she made the decision to leave her family and run on Elon's track team, she wasn't sure if she'd made the right choice.
This was really hard. I'm really close to them. I talk to them every day. So that was hard, but once I came in the first month, I was yeah, that was definitely the right thing.
Varisco de Oliveira runs the 800 meters for Elon's track and field team, and his training runs around 30 miles every week.
If I don't run for 1 or 2 days, I miss it. It makes me feel good.
According to Elon's 2019 registrar's report, there were only 3 students at Elon from Brazil. And for Varisco de Oliveira, it was the language barrier that she struggled with the most.
Thing is speaking English with Brazilians that speak Portuguese, and another thing is speaking English with Americans, that everyone speaks English as their first language.
But at the end of the day, it's her teammates that make it all worth it.
Our team is really good about not just being teammates, but being friends, you know? So like we are not like friends just because of track, we're friends like besides that.
Grace Morris, Elon Local News.
For more information, check out this week's edition of The Pendulum, which will be in both Spanish and English to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month.
And that's all the news we have for you today. Thanks for joining us.
For all the news you need to know we're not on the air, visit elonnewsnetwork.com and follow us on social media at Elon News Network.
Have a great week, Elon.